Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to J3 Entertainment. You guys know what time it is.
It's discussion time.
That's right. It's discussion time. What we discussing, bro?
Don't Breathe 2.
Don't Breathe.
Fire trailer.
Dope trailer, bro.
I'm sold. Ticket day one.
Sold.
Yep.
I want it now.
Yep.
Facts. Where's some screenings at? Hey, if y'all got some screenings, man, let me see this. Because obviously the movie's already done. So I don't need to worry about extra cuts and all that. No.
Exactly.
I want to see this movie right now. That was a fire trailer.
I was speechless during that reaction. Like, speechless.
Bro, my blood is boiling. I'm hot. I'm sweating. I'm not a sweater. I'm sweating, bro. I felt the tension in those scenarios and situations.
I will say on record, this has to go down in history as one of the coolest villainous moves in like a horror franchise. A blind man as an antagonist and a protagonist, depending on how you look at him as a character. Bro, it's brilliant.
This trailer threw me for a loop. I had an idea, then I got lost, then I found myself. I said, God damn, oh, that's where we at. Okay. Yeah. Tight. Let's do a quick recap about this trailer, man. First shot, man.
I like the Stephen King setup in the beginning.
Yes.
We saw the old car, we saw the blind man, and then the little girl's walking the dog. We don't really know the relationship between the two, but it was an interesting setup. She finds a gun in the car, and then they go on their whereabouts, and then we go back to the house from the original movie.
That whole first shot was so dope because I immediately thought about part one.
Okay.
When he took the girl, I was like, yo, did he snatch another kid up?
Right. And
then when he let her go, I was like, is that his daughter?
Right.
Yo, did he like succeed? Did he actually get a kid? Because Don't Breathe came out, what, like
2016. 2016.
We were 2021.
Yeah.
So the kid would like if he did get a kid, roughly around that age,
right?
You know what I mean? Kids are big now because of steroids and food, but you know what I'm saying? True. So I'm like, okay, well, she grew fast. All right, let's run it, yo.
For real.
And then she's the next door neighbor's kid.
Right. I was like, that's a nice setup because he obviously was a family man, so he knew how to work with kids and things like that. But again, like due to the history that we got in the last movie, it was like, okay, this guy clearly is a veteran. He's highly trained, but what was he doing? But then you find out the reasoning behind his motivations because the whole twist in part one was great. Like the way he went about it, his intentions was evil and bad, but was he a bad guy? We still have not answered that question.
That's the most ultimate villainous thing that happens. Because I was just talking about this. Like, we look at these villains and we say they're evil, they're bad. But if you really look at their motives.
Not knowing we say that.
Their motives, most of the time, be legit. And I think Kingsman's Secret Service really spoke for that with Samuel Jackson's character.
Yeah.
It was like, die or be killed.
Yeah.
I'd rather...
world's too overpopulated.
Just going to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of us kind of thought like, yeah, man, you know, some people don't, you know, where's my ticket at, Iggy? You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, so.
It raises the question because it's like, are we going to follow the blind man from now on? Because it looks like that the point of view has changed. Mm-hmm. Instead of the victims being victimized, the guy that's constantly getting ripped off and people are taking advantage of him due to his disability of being blind. But that's an advantage for him. So you see through his eyes now, like what's actually happening.
What eyes?
Exactly. Exactly. Daredevil style. He's Daredevil.
Bro, beyond, he sticks. Now.
He's Rambo. What combined too?
He
there
sticks,
you go.
bro.
Yeah,
He sticks, bro.
He's all.
Bro.
He is all.
I love the switch up because it just, because I'll be honest, in part one, we loved him.
You know how tight a character like this is. When we go to the conventions next year, we're going to see people dressed up like him. This Stick 2.0, it's going to happen.
Blind Fury, I expect to see you at the next convention.
People are going to be cosplaying. People are going to be cosplaying as Stephen Lang. I guarantee it.
Bro.
And I'm going to be right there with a picture.
This
Don't Breathe.
Right here is the most ultimate blind samurai film we've ever gotten, bro.
Slasher psychological thriller, little action per se, due to the skills and the situation, the scenario, and the setup. You got all those key ingredients that you would see in a horror movie, but with the action like on top of it, like it's brilliant. It's a great setup.
Most definitely have to go back and watch part one again, and then now I'm going to get another take on him because I already knew because like yo, girl killed his daughter. And he was like, "You took my everything. Right. Now you're going to give me one."
And he wanted.
And that was just something that was so human of him. Because granted, it was effed up, but it was human to him because it drove him mad, missing his daughter so much and not be able to actually go out and meet a woman and do things again.
This is why he isolated himself.
Because he's blind.
Yeah.
But then he has this dog. Dog's still there, bro. Dog's still alive.
Yeah.
Dog under the bed. You the dog, motherfucker. No.
But he also had money too.
And he had money.
People trying to rip him off.
And we got another scenario. His hearing has enhanced, bruh. He here across the street.
Yeah.
He went to save that girl, bruh.
Yep.
I want part 3 right now.
Bro, the Don't Breathe saga. The version you
bro,
never thought
he
you'd
is so
see.
raw, bruh. Like,
the way this is looking, we might get a 3. I don't think it's going to be open-ended like that. I think it's going to be a conclusion kind of thing. Like, okay, for next. And then the girl from part 1 might come back because she was trying to leave this town and go to California.
That fool touched the water, felt the ripple effect, and knew where to shoot.
Yeah.
Bro.
Woke up, did some John Rambo stuff, man.
Bro, that I haven't seen that since Harlem Nights with Eddie Murphy, bro.
I kill you.
What you doing with that little shit?
Oh, man.
That fool quick was like,
But with a darker take on it.
Bro.
But with a darker take on it. Yeah, this is
That
a
was
brilliant
raw,
switch
bro.
up. I love the continuity is still intact. Fede Alvarez, the director's back. He's going to make a brand new series with this. Like, he came in with an original idea, and that's kind of the key to these kind of formulas now because concepts are the way to go.
You know we're gonna see a turkey baster in this movie somewhere somehow.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Yep.
I wonder what's he gonna do when it's 4th of July. Who knows?
Man, that's gonna be a great way to get him.
Yeah.
All the sound and stuff.
Right. Yeah. He's got to work harder now,
bro. And I love the fact that the actor, he's lost more weight.
Yeah.
That's dope. Because now it's even more believable because they're in Detroit, right?
Yes.
Whoo.
Yeah.
And Detroit ain't changed.
Right.
Dang.
And that's the whole poverty. Everybody's trying to survive and come up. A lot of criminals and things like that. So I love that they're focusing on that because that was the setup in the first movie. These kids that had nothing. It's like, man, this is our last job. If we do this, we ain't got to ever do this ever again. And then we can go to California and try to make it.
Don't Breathe definitely needs a mini-series comic book.
That would be interesting.
It definitely needs.
Because now you can get different eyes and ears. Like, you can tell from different perspectives now, not just the blind guy. Like, you can literally tell from the scenarios of, like, who's doing the crimes or who's being the heroic or who's being the anti-hero. You can come at it from all different ways. So this switch-up is pretty dope. And it just really makes me wonder what happened to the other girl, Rocky, from part 1. Like, did she ever make it to California? Did her and her
she had to because old boy was effed up and he's fully healed.
Yeah.
So, well, as far as what we see.
Because it's still a vendetta, a revenge factor against them because she's the girl that got away. He got her boyfriend and the other friend, but they barely made it out. And then the dog got her in the car. That was a little Cujo setup. Yeah. So they was alluding at that, throwing a little Stephen King in there.
I'm loving that.
And I think he could do that too. Like, it was like he made 2 movies in one.
Bruh.
Yeah.
This right here, I love the whole idea, like you said, just its own idea, its own new creation.
That's the way to go. Concepts.
And what was 2018, right?
2016.
2016. We had the John Wick and all that stuff. A lot of stuff was brewing. Like, we need new stuff. And this right here was, we're watching a straight 360 with a character 100% because, like you said, he wasn't bad in the beginning.
Right.
Technically, he wasn't.
Right.
He lost something from a reckless driver. She was texting while driving. Killed his daughter.
It happens.
He had to deal with it blind.
Yeah.
Like, people don't understand that. Like, we look at him like, oh, you're a bad guy. You kidnapped her, all stuff like that.
Yeah.
And what's the actor's name? I forgot.
The main girl?
No, the actor and the character, the blind dude.
Stephen Lang.
Stephen Lang is a phenomenal actor in this light because he plays a blind man. I don't know if y'all caught this, but when he came through the window to grab him, bro, that was some blind people shit. I can't feel. That's dope.
Yeah.
I ain't seen that since Ray.
And he does the whole thing when he's walking and he's using the vibrations of the movement, like he's constantly in attack mode, but he's using the senses. One hand is to feel what's in front and what's happening because he's using sound. The other hand is attack. This hand is checking for things, like coding, like in books and stuff. Yeah. So he's reading everything. And this hand was like for attack mode. So I noticed that too. His movement was very subtle. It was great.
Bro, his blindness is on point, bro.
Yeah.
I just watched a blind kitten drink water, right?
Yeah.
On I watched and the blind kitten put her paw in the water to test how deep it was.
Oh,
so
wow.
she could drink.
I just remember the
Wow,
word.
bro.
So it was Frail. That's what it was. Frail. Like on the books and stuff.
Braille? Yeah. Book of Eli.
Yeah.
He's really, literally, I think God is showing him the way. We've seen this in the Book of Eli, bro.
That is true. True. Man. It's crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm ready, dude.
We might have to play some of these characters in the next convention when it's open.
Man. I wouldn't mind doing that. I like them post-apocalyptic.
Put some hair on my chest, walk around and junk. Excuse me, ladies.
Man.
But I hope you guys enjoyed the discussion. The hype is real. I can't wait. 2021 is the year of action, fantasy, and epic dramas.
Yeah. Definitely.
Real talk. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and push that subscribe button. Thumbs up this video. Don't forget to share Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Also, follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, all the above.
I'm J3.
I'm Ronin Shogun, and I just want to remind you guys, it's okay to breathe now. Reaction's over.
And we out.